Okay, let's see here. What are we doing? Okay. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm streaming Sekiro. I'm playing more. I should be back on my file, my YouTube playthrough file, my ultra hard mode file. I don't know what the community calls it, but I'm doing a run from the beginning with without the charm and with the bell demon. Thought I was further in the game. No, I definitely was, because I have the axe. Oh, it is going to take me a little bit. I'm too used to Elden Ring and Night Rain. It's going to take me a hot minute. Oh. That was cringe of me. Okay. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to retreat. Let me see. The items. Where am I? I have a Gyobu, Lady Butterfly. Okay. Alright. I think I know where I'm going. I do have 5 of these, but I want to save up. I have so much I need to get. I also have to remember I literally can't get all of these in one playthrough. Okay, where am I? There's... Right. So, at this point... Oh, am I going up against, Was there something I needed to do first before I fought him? No, I have the anti-air death blow, which means I talked to the badger. Oh no, right. There's I can go to Senpo Temple. Um I should go to Senpo Temple. Oh, I'm probably gonna get spotted. There are so many guys. Yep, okay. Well, you know what they say? We're gonna get out of here. That's what they say. I couldn't think of a clever joke in time. Don't look at me. I feel like I definitely did this before, right? Yeah, I did this. I did this. Didn't I? What? That is weird. Won't let me ledge grab. Hop down here. And I did get this. Okay, okay. I did spot an item, though, that I missed, apparently. So I'm gonna try and get that. think no matter what I do here, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, so... Oh. Okay. Now, where was that item I spotted? There it is. And that guy is dead. That guy is donezo. Can I get back? I can't. I kind of took a complete leap of faith there. I absolutely could have died. Oh dear. Oh boy. I've been playing Executor and Elden Ring Night Rain. Where you are, dog. Come on. Show me what you got. Nice. Okay. I remembered that before you trigger this, how do I get there? There's the dungeon that I need to get to, but I don't quite recall how to get there. I think it's on this side? Yeah, I think it's this way. Okay. Gotcha. Ow. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I got off my groove. I fell off my groove. I do have the spear. Perfect. Okay. There are several dogs. That is going to be problematic. That's going to be an issue. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get crazy with it. Okay. Dog. Perfect, thank you. Ooh. Oh my god, I cannot believe I didn't die there. Oh, ho, ho. I can't believe I did that. I was 100% prepared to accept my death. I was ready for it. I was... Yeah, I was prepared to die fully. That wasn't even intended to be a reference to Dark Souls. I accidentally referenced Dark Souls there, but I just accepted my death. Okay. Alright. Alright, this guy. Memorial mob. Need the impure, cannot turn a blind eye anyway. Buy an offering. Don't have enough money for that. I can save up my cash in the coin purse. Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, God. He is gonna get back up, but I am gonna get the hell out of here. Oh, dear God. These guys have so much health. It's really ridiculous. I don't care for it. Oh my God. Okay. I need to double check that because I just kind of skipped by it. What was that? It was Rotting Prisoner's Note. Supposedly the fragrant stone is enshrined in a village below in the Ashina depths, but how to interpret throw oneself? As far as that old Okami tome could take me, but did they truly reach the Fountainhead Palace? I'd like to know, but it seems they never will. Kotaro, forgive me.
あなたはこのような場所に何用ですか？ああ、もしや忍びのお方でしょうか？そうだ。やはりそうですか。あの任を請け負っていただけるとか。私は道中落ち水の施術の支度を任されております。早速ですが、忍びのお方、師匠から預かった文をお渡ししましょう。司祭はこちらに。
Required one tough man, preferably a strong samurai or young large soldier such as a member of the Taro troop. Must be delivered unharmed.
忍びのお方、司祭はお渡しした紙を
Details are in the document.
余計なことは
The nature of
互いに知らぬがよいと存じます。
Okay, so I could go through this area, but it is a pain. Is that guy gonna get up? That guy will. Okay. And we'll rest. He said the enemy is hunting us. Okay, scrap iron. Oh boy. Oh, that guy's got a gun. Man. Whoever put them on guard duty here, that sucks. That is just the worst. And there's killer fish in here. I can't believe that guy did not just notice his friend getting, well, his co-worker getting murked right in front of him. Now, I'm technically going somewhere you shouldn't be yet. I'm skipping ahead an area. But there's a rare interaction you get if you go here. There's actually like several really cool interactions if you go to places out of order, quote unquote.
この千宝寺は今や御仏の教えより外れたが、皆そうであることを捨て、死なずの探求に見入られてしまいました。虜となれば何をされるかわかりません。お帰りになられた方が良いでしょう。それでももしこの千宝寺に入る理由があるのならば止めることはいたしません。ただどうかお気をつけて。
Okay. I'm wondering how far do I have to get in order to access the part that I'm
そ
thinking
れ
of.
でも進まれるのですね。せめて私たちがあなたのご無事をお祈りしましょう。
I also, this probably only means anything to someone who's completed the game before, but I didn't realize for the longest time that was the Divine Child. I just thought it was some random, unassociated person. But God, the scenery is so beautiful in this. We got that guy taking a leisurely stroll, just a regular old monk. Strolling as a monk does. These guys are actually pretty easy to beat for the most part, but this area does have some of the hardest enemies down the line. There are some of them I still don't know how the hell you're supposed to fight them properly. Oh, and messed that up. Ooh, I need to get out of there. Oh, that guy got me 100 experience? Hell yeah. We can go back up that way. Or there's that guy there, but we'll leave him alone for now because yeah, we don't have what we need to interact there. We have this guy.
置いていかれてしもうた。みんな小太郎を置いてどこへ行ったんじゃ。おらどうすればいいんじゃろう。
なぜ泣いている。
皆に置いていかれてしもうたんじゃ。
皆と
皆はあれ誰じゃ。くるくる回る赤白いお花、たった一輪真っ白いお花、真っ白いお花が見当たらない。
なんだと。
頭が痛え。すまねえ。あんた何を言っているのかオラにもわけがわからねえんだ。とにかく真っ白いお花を探さなきゃ。
Okay. Well, I can't do anything there, but that poor guy is having a rough go of it. So maybe we can help him find his white flower. Now I know what's coming up. You might be wondering why I'm just sitting here, but I know their tricks. I'm onto them. There they are. This area is very difficult to clear. These enemies tend to be pretty easy on their own, as you saw me fighting that monk guy. Because they don't have any swords, you can just keep hitting them. It does like a ton of posture damage, even when they block it successfully. Okay. Drew more attention than I thought I would. I was hoping just to get the one. Wyatt, why am I in a bush right now? I am hiding from corrupt monks who are doing immortality experiments, as one does. Okay. Alright. Got that one down. I could probably, like... I don't know, I think it would be boring to watch, but I could grind this area out pretty easily for, like, skill levels. I actually wonder how it works, because they seem to fill the meter pretty consistently until you buy skills, so I wonder if it's, like, worth it to farm early on, when it's easy to get a ton of skill points. Or do you sign up to join them? I don't know. Okay. That may have been an incredibly bad idea. I'm not in a very good position right now. There are so many of them. These guys are squared up. They're ready to fight. What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh my god, they're dancing. They're break dancing. I don't know why that's so funny to me, just the thought of secure the perimeter starts breakdancing. How... I'm curious as to how this is helping. I think they've gotten stuck on each other. I am at a loss as for what to do here. Okay, so, like, I'm gonna get spotted by all of those guys immediately if I pop out. Okay. Okay. I will leave them to whichever thing they've got going on. I honestly don't know. They are fully stuck there. They are that's just, yeah, they are. Okay. Oh. I might be dead. I might be completely dead. I might be completely and totally dead. Nope, never mind. We're good. They turned around. They turned around. We're good. False alarm. Hold on. I'm just gonna steal from them real quick. I'm just gonna steal real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Did I actually just get away with that? I killed that man in broad daylight with 3 witnesses and no one did a thing. Okay, those two, they travel in packs. It's really hard. I guess I could just keep going and just not murder them all. And we know that's not happening, so. What is going on here? Where? Okay. I think I need to swap out. Just swap for a fistful of ash. Okay, this is. I've got my plan. I've got my plan. I'm thinking. My brain is working. My brain is fully functioning. I'm seeing into alternate dimensions. I'm checking out the different timelines. When life gives you lemons, don't jinx it. That is, you know what? I should probably just have accepted that and moved on. Okay. I don't like that there's 3 of them, because those guys with the staffs are a bit harder to deal with. I can technically run away. Running away is also an option. As you can see, I'm not going for it. Ooh, okay. Okay. Ooh, that guy. Whoa, okay. We need to take a sippy. Oh. Woohoo! Those guys are coming back. I'm afraid they don't hear all this insane noise that we're making. Okay, come here, buddy. Uh-oh. Maybe Sippy? Nice. Oh boy. One of them heard. And he gave up immediately. And his friend didn't hear. And I'm accepting it. I'm not questioning it. And we're moving on. Perfect. Okay. And we can go ahead and gather the items. I feel like... I feel like there was more. Because there is. God, I have played this so many times. I know this game like the back of my hand. Trying to grab that. Let's back up and let's see if we can spot any more items by the glow. But I'm pretty sure I've cleared it all. Yep, I'm good. Yeah, actually, wait, I want to test something. I want to test something. See, there's... Let me view this. Oh, he's just spam blocking. Let me get a different angle. Oh, and items I missed. Okay, worth it. Okay. So yeah, I thought there was a shortcut I could take by like grappling onto something. But no. Alright. Now this next area is interesting. There's these crickets here. Whoa. There's that guy walking past. I shall become a humble cricket farmer for the rest of my living days. I'm taking a bit of a risk by going down now because I don't know what the state of this place will be. Okay. I'm going back up. So I see that guy approaching. There's no way he heard me. I've allegedly been spotted. Allegedly. I hear crickets being angry. That is the funniest walk animation I've ever seen in my life. That missed. We are going to sneak up and just casually... I'm not gonna interact with that because that's a whole heap of problems right there. There are 3 monks there, and there's also a guy hidden back there. So you know what? I'm just gonna not. I'm just gonna not.
一つは生牡蠣、一つは干し牡蠣。あっちじゃ。生牡蠣はあっちじゃ。駆け越えて穴くぐり。生牡蠣もいでくれよさ。
生牡蠣、どういうことだ。
困りごとかい？しからばお米じゃぞい。お米じゃ。困りごとあるならばお米を恵んでくだされよ。
Well, I have no rice.
ないかな。落ちのみ。
Okay. So she said the fruit of the serpent is down there, the fresh fruit. And there are 2 kinds of fruit. So that's going to be important for later. Okay, this right here is also one of the more challenging areas of the game. I think I'm going to just continue to say that after everything, though. Okay, right. I can't do anything with this yet. The old lady is indeed hungry, and she will help us if we get her rice from the divine child. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just a quick little stab. Just a quick one. Okay, now this one, I think I have to use items again. This makes you harder to detect. And there is an enemy here. That guy that I just took out, he would have ordinarily spotted me, but I just got this. Now, here's some interesting, like, they do, From Software always does, like, world building with enemy placement, so those guys, I don't know if you remember way back from when I was playing, but the guy with the torch and the guy with the bow and arrow, those are enemies from the Hirata estate when it was being invaded by thieves, a gang of thieves. And so this monastery has these criminals hanging out in it, which is interesting and kind of tells you a little bit of foreshadowing about what's going on here. Whoop. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and... Yeah, these guys here are part of a gang of thieves. Okay. Bridge is out, which means I gotta get creative. I'm kind of wondering if it's worth it to go through this area early. I guess I'm not like ruining it or anything, but yeah, you get there, like, I'm doing this technically before you're supposed to, because there's a bunch of areas that you can go to early on that you're like technically supposed to you're not supposed to do. Like, the game doesn't give you any information about them until later. But going here, well, yeah, going to those areas, you get a bunch of like interactions that you would never normally get. All depending on like what order you do stuff in. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm already poisoned. Uh-oh. Okay, that was bad choice on my part. Ah, jeez. Okay, I'm going back. I'm resetting. There's gotta be a better way to do this. So, wait a minute. I came from there. So, what is down here? Oh my god, I completely forgot that this guy existed. Yep, the memorial mob. Ah, 5-color rice. Shinobi landmarks. Intended to be spread on the ground in recognizable patterns. The white gourd is blessed with fertility, and resting on a sculptor's idol will replenish it. The rice is not edible, however. What? I can't eat the rice? I can't feed the old lady dyed rice? This is outrageous. I used to feed my grandma glitter all the time. Yes, we're back over here. I'm always a sucker in video games for when you get to, like, go back and you see an area you were in previously. I'm a big sucker for that. It's gonna get me every time. I'm gonna clap my hands like a seal every time I see it. I go, hey, this is, I was there. That's the place where I was. I'm gonna get spotted instantly. Okay. Come on. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to not get spotted here. I guess I can fight my way through, but I know I had a route that I would do where I could avoid getting spotted. Oh, there's a guy there. Okay. Let's go here. There he is. Oh, okay, okay. Pretty sure I'm gonna get spotted if I go here. Or not. Okay, okay. Then what I think I have to do is... Got him, okay. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I'm invisible. When I'm on a ledge, I'm invisible. That's the rules. That's how it works. Sorry, Buster. Oh yeah, wait, okay. Let me just check something real quick here. Where does this lead? Okay, so I do have to do this section first before I can get to the... Okay. Huh. Oh, that didn't work out. I'm gonna... Okay. Alright. I am confused. Oh, that didn't work at all. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Oh, I missed the opportunity that time. Okay, okay, okay. I think I have it. Okay, nope, that just... You have to get, like, crazy specific angle. Nope, that didn't do it at all. Okay, one more time, one more time. I think maybe... Oh, okay, okay. Would you look at that view? Now, Mix, please deliver. Are you sure this is possible? Well, I did it now. The messages are a bit delayed, but I got there. The timing is really weird with it. Then we're gonna go here and up and up. And then we're gonna get lizard jump scared. And we're gonna assassinate a lizard for no real reason. And we will pick up a white pinwheel. Small pinwheel made of white paper. Found below a cliff at Mount Congo. Perhaps it was carried there by the wind. It is simply a single pure white pinwheel. Only the child is right here. I wonder if you're supposed to... Did I miss another item? Monkey booze. We can open this up. How do you deal with copyright claims for music? What I do typically is, depends on like what, I would need a bit more context. Like if I'm playing a game and I get copyright struck for having music in it, what I do is I just say that like what I'm doing is transformative, and you know that this isn't, I'm not like this is gameplay, it's transformative, I'm allowed to do this. Oh yeah, I can't get back. Okay, so I'm gonna have to backtrack a fair bit. Yeah, I've not had to deal with a copyright strike in a long time, although that's because I don't make videos anymore. I really should make more videos again one day. A lizard. Why? Can I please get up? Oh no, I got poisoned. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna not freak out. We're gonna drink a little drinky drink. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna rest. And so yes, I will have to backtrack. I can probably just speed run through that area real quick. And try not to get killed by any of those guys. This next area is gonna be tricky though, to say the least. I keep saying that. I gotta stop repeating myself. Okay. Because yeah, I'm just being like, so this area is tricky. You know what, I'm just gonna say every time I go somewhere, this is probably the hardest area in Sekiro. Oh, and we're just... And hop. Oh yes, here it is. So yeah, they have all these red, white pinwheels here, and here we can get red and white pinwheel. A small pinwheel made of red and white paper found halfway up Mount Congo. The red and white pinwheels simply spin round and round. Everyone is right here. Okay. Now, I am... Okay, you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for this. Oh, good lord. That... Oh boy. Okay, I am. So this guy, he takes no damage, as you can see. His armor is too tough. We cannot damage him. We can, however, posture break him. I'm gonna heal up. Okay. Oh, come on. Oof, okay. I've got to be extremely careful. Oh, come on! Here we go. I get the feeling he won't be coming back from that. Try avoiding that damage, buddy. Breath of Nature Shadow. Recovers posture upon performing a successful death blow. A shinobi must be prepared for battles in which he is outnumbered. After killing an enemy, one must exhale, expelling both regret and reaffirming one's core to regain posture. Experiencing battles with stronger opponents further deepens a moment of exhalation. Okay. We shall be at peace. Okay, now this area opens up a fair bit more. The area we're trying to get is there. That's pretty much all we care about. But that was the main boss of this area. I don't like that sound. Okay, well. Gotcha, okay. A lot of people to deal with here. Another dog? Or wolf, I guess? Come here, buddy. Okay. Okay. Upscale. Okay. Up. I think I can get that guy in the corner. Oh, but there's that guy watching there. So no matter what I do, I get spotted. Great. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna... Or not? I could just kill a man directly in vision of 2 other people and just get off scot-free. Oh, remember what Chaos said. I need to accept this and move on. And to not shun these gifts I've been given. Still, though, I am just shocked. I absolutely should have gotten spotted there. At least I've gotten spotted for less. These guys here are really important to take out because they throw exploding orbs at you. Man, you guys do not have good situational awareness. You really need to work on that. Okay, there's a whole other area down there, but I actually want to save stuff for later because we literally cannot get what we need for this area yet. We are barred from it. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. I don't think I can get around this one. Whoop. There's another guy there. Die. Invulnerability frame, save me. These guys go down actually really easily, but they're incredibly dangerous if you leave too many of them. Oh my god. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm taking another one of these to try my best and get past these guys here. Because these guys are insanely tough enemies. And I have been spotted. And there's a second one. Technically a third. I need to get the hell away from here, because I don't want to get spotted. Need to drink. Drink. Okay, I am probably gonna die here. Got him. Okay. Ugh. That is the power of the anti-air death blow. That is pretty much the only way to kill those guys. You gotta wait for that one hyper-specific opening. Is there another one hiding around the corner? And god damn it. Nope. I'm running away. I'm fully running away. I'm not dealing with him. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm just resetting his aggro. I'm resetting his aggro. I'm not dealing with him. Okay. Okay. Oh, he just now spotted his friends' bodies. Okay. I thought he someone spotted me from all the way at the end of the hall. I'm like, you're telling me I can murder someone right in front of two people and be fine, but this dude, like, hears my footsteps 30 meters down the hall on a windy mountaintop. And there we go. Okay, we're finally here. I'm just gonna rest here. This guy, this NPC, if you do not go to this area right here, at this point in time, you cannot encounter him. He will be gone. He's permanently missing. What are you doing, brother? I am doing Sekiro. The child wanted to know the reason for her fate. So I just realized I should probably be reading this so I'm not just silent over all this. The least I can do for my own soul. Holy chapter infested. Passage describing a journey to enlightenment. For an age I have been blessed by the worm. To be undying is to walk the eternal path to enlightenment. Thus I must become enlightened to understand why I cannot die. It is said the holy dragon's origins were in the west, so I wonder, how did the worm come to be bestowed upon me? Alright. Is there something else? This temple, it's no longer a place where decent people should be. that smell. Huh. I'd forgotten some of this dialogue.
そうだ。
巫女は尊いじゃが尊きものとて人は人愚かなわしをそれがわからなんだ。そなたはそなたの御子を一人にするでない。行きなされ。
Right to regret once you've already lost them.
いるのでは遅いのじゃ。
I wonder if he's got any more. Oh, no. Yep, it's just a repeat of the dialogue. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the encounters you can get before, that's the rare encounter you get before, if you do it before, beating the boss in the order you're supposed to beat them, quote-unquote. Go here, do the dojo. Okay. I think I want to go with these. So yeah, I think I'm going to do the main story boss, Genichiro. It's been a little while since I've done it, but I got a lot of practice doing the inner Genichiro fight. So I feel reasonably confident. What am I doing? Let's see. I am so close to a level up. I'm kind of scared. I'm a little scared. Oh, you know what? Real quick, what I can do, just to reduce losses as much as possible, is not rest. I don't know why I pressed that button. How many bosses did you beat? I've currently only, on this playthrough, I've only beaten, I think, well, I've beat, main bosses, I've only beaten Lady Butterfly and Gyobu. I have beat more than that. I actually just recently beat the armored guy, the full armored soldier. I forget his name. Beat him. Beat a bunch of mini bosses. I don't think I've beat a headless yet on this file, because I am doing a challenge run. I'm doing the Charmless and Bell Demon run. Just from the beginning, so not new game. This is not New Game Plus. This is from the very start. Charmless and with the Bell Demon. Oh right, I was gonna go ahead and travel to buy more coin purses. You know what? I'll go back to the dilapidated temple actually. But yeah, I'm gonna beat Genichiro. Because I'm trying to do things mostly in order. You can do a lot of the bosses out of order in this game, for those that don't know. But I'm going to stick to kind of the main order. Let's see here. I technically don't really need either of those. Yeah, I will buy one of those. Let me see here. I do kind of want to try to grind up until I'm at a point where I can You know what? Yeah, grip. I'm just gonna be awesome. I'm just gonna be awesome and just wreck this, and not be worried about dying. Because I'm not going to. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna activate my gamer powers and just rock this. I just really hope the lightning. I don't have issues with that. Without Charm, Demon of Hatred is hardest boss in the game, but without Kiro Charm, message got retracted. No worries. So if you wanted to edit, I'm not. No judgment on retracting messages. I get it.
おじい様のご様子はどうだ。
一心様は
Tradition is. It's a wonder he is still with us.
不
A
思議なこと
miracle.
です。
そうか。
Is that so?
ミコよ、もう一度言う。
I'll ask you once more.
不死のちぎり
Accept
を
me
俺と
into your
結べ。
immortal oath.
できませぬ、源一郎殿。
I cannot do that, Lord Genichiro.
たとえひとたび
Your
敗
victory
れる
that
とも
day means nothing.
命を落とし、
He will risk his life to
主を
take me
必
home.
ず取り戻す。それが
For he is my
我が
shinobi.
忍びなれば。
お迎えに参上いたしました。
Sekiro is sitting down there being like, I gotta wait for a baller moment to jump
ま
out.
しばらくお待ちください。
With Charm, Demon of Hatred felt hard in this game, but without the Charm, Ishin felt the hardest boss in the entire game. Yeah, I would say so as well, because I think that Ishin has a lot of attacks that already do chip damage, and without the Charm, you get like bonus chip damage on top of that, so he can really shred you if you're not perfect. I've never fought him, I think, charmless and with the Bell Demon.
忍びを再び間に合おう。
Yeah, I still got it. Ooh, that was a close one. There we go. I was just so used to him having like, because like I said, I fought Inner Genichiro a lot, and I was just so prepared for him to have a follow-up that like I just get caught off guard when he does. Yeah, like there he has a follow-up in Inner Genichiro. Ooh, dear. Okay, I gotta. Whoop. Dodge that. Okay, heal up. Oof, okay. Let's... Got a little sloppy there. Oh, there's the follow-up. Jeez. Oh dear. Okay. Back up. Ow. Jeez, I just bungled that. Okay. Oh, jeez. Heal up. Okay, got it. What? Okay. Here we go. Got a little sloppy at the end there, but that's fine.
見事だ巫女の忍びよ惜しいな主を変えるつもりはないか
ざれ言
Heresy.
ざれ言だと
Heresy, you say. If it is for the sake of preserving Ashina, I will seize any matter of heretical strength. I will endure any burden. Behold, the lightning of Tomoe. Okay, I am hoping I don't just die instantly, because I'm at low health and I believe he goes into a lightning attack right away. Or not. No, he doesn't. Okay. Ooh, that was... I forgot about the follow-up. There we go. There we go. Got a little shaky there at the end. Not gonna lie. Not gonna hype myself up too much there. Got a little shaky. Forgot some of the follow-ups, but as the code dictates, the wolf swore vengeance on Genichiro Ashina. Blood Smoke Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu technique that turns the spraying blood of a victim into smoke. The smoke screen allows one to retake the element of surprise. Life or death struggle defines a shinobi, for whom a kill is a source of strength. And then, yeah, the ninjutsu techniques. When you get a backstab, you can use the ninjutsu techniques. What do you expect and things you don't expect from the upcoming Sekiro anime? I am kind of... I'm... This is going to be really interesting because of, like, the multiple endings of Sekiro. And I'm curious to see how much they incorporate from each ending. I think that they're probably going to go for one of the main two endings. I don't think they're going to do... Oh yeah, he's coming back to life. I don't think they're gonna do the I forgot the name of it. Shura. They're not gonna do the Shura ending, but I think they're definitely gonna incorporate, because you kinda... I hope they elaborate more on that. Yeah, I don't expect them to go there. I would be kind of surprised if they go for the moving the secret ending. I think they're definitely going to bring in elements. Yeah, sure. They're definitely going to bring in elements of the secret ending, but I think they're going to go for one of the main two. I feel like the most canon ending, quote unquote, is the ending where Sekiro, spoilers, but where Sekiro sacrifices himself. That to me kind of feels like the most traditional ending to the story. But I'm really curious to see how they go with that. They do. Okay. Let's rest here. Same with the Elden Ring movie. I'm curious to see. I think the Elden Ring movie is going to take place in the past. At least from some of the leaks we've seen. So I think we're not going to see any, like... They don't have to worry about multiple endings, because the backstory for Elden Ring, there's only one ending to that. There's only one way that goes.
一心様に仕える薬師です。
何故助けを命じられたのだ。
一心様は流因の力を望んではおられません。故に九郎様を
アシナより逃がそうとした。
はい。
井戸底への文、あれもお主か。
その通りです。ただ私の任はこれまで。あなたにはまず会うべきお方がいるはずです。九郎様は開花に。
I'm still haunted every day by the fact that we never got any DLC for this game. That to me is the biggest, just the most painful. Let's enhance attack power. Confront memory, Genichiro. Born a peasant, Genichiro Ashina was taken in by the Ashina after his mother's death. With his country on the brink of defeat, Genichiro took to heretical arts and mastered the lightning of Tomoe. Such heresy may be the key to saving her.
Ugh. 我が血は流因は人を死なぬようにする。そなたもそうだな。
はい。
私はそなたを救いたかった。時を戻せたとてきっと同じことをするだろう。だがな、死なぬというのはよどみを生む。不死のちぎりも落ち水も流害も皆そうだ。人としての生き方を歪めてしまう。私は流因の不死が生むよどみの連鎖を断ち切りたい。狼よ、それを手伝ってはくれぬか。
父よ、鉄の掟を
Break the
破
iron
る
code.
ことなどできる。
Obey the iron.
できません。巫女様をお守りすること。それが我が父に課せられし掟なれば。
You played Elden Ring, right? So, what do you think? Who has the hardest bosses? I think Sekiro, but many videos say Elden Ring. What is your perspective? I'm actually in the middle of a replay of Elden Ring right now. Not doing a stream series of it. Maybe I should be doing that, but I've casually been replaying it, and it's so difficult. It's so difficult to talk about because I think a lot of people come at it with the experience of I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody, but for me personally, I've been playing Sekiro for way longer than Elden Ring because Sekiro's been out for way longer than Elden Ring. So I'm not gonna like, you know, be like, oh, Sekiro is easy to me now. I'm kind of a god gamer, even though I am. But no, I'm not gonna claim it's easy. But they definitely feel way easier to me than Elden Ring bosses. But that's, like I said, because I've played this so much more. I've replayed this. I think this is my 15th playthrough of Sekiro, so you know I know what I'm doing pretty well in this game. I know what I'm doing pretty well. I'm still. You can tell my technique is a little sloppy. I haven't truly mastered it. Granted, it's been a while since I last played as well, but so I think that happens a lot in conversations about the Dark Souls games. I think that people, sorry, I realize that might kind of go counter to what I was saying, but I think that because Elden Ring is newer and people are playing it a lot more, and the DLC's been out for a while, sorry, I was right. I didn't get that backwards. Basically, Elden Ring is newer. People haven't gotten as used to the bosses as they have with Sekiro, and so that's what I think it is. I think people are going to say. I would say it's another factor as well is that Elden Ring just has so many more bosses than Sekiro that it kind of wins in my opinion, but purely due to quantity. I would say that again, it's tough because I'm trying to account for like my experience level and like how much I've played these games, but I would say that Ishin is definitely up there. I did find Melania way more challenging than Ishin. Granted, I'm gonna have to like replay I'm gonna have to get back to her in my replay and see how I feel then, because I've been doing way better in my current playthrough of Elden Ring than I have before. I think this is my 4th or 5th replay of Elden Ring. But yeah, so I especially the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC bosses. Oh my god, those bosses are insane. And yeah, I guess I got a lot to say on this because there's a lot of factors that go in. I think Sekiro being way more linear also factors in, because for the most part, as you just saw, I did one of the areas out of order. That area I went to, technically you're supposed to do it after fighting Genichiro. So I was technically weaker than I should have been, but even then, it's not by that much. You can still get most of the upgrades you require to do all of the areas. And so it's not like... Basically, because Elden Ring is way more open, my issue, I think, is that Shadow of the Erdtree, you can get to so many bosses without the Shadow Tree fragments. The Shadow Fragments, or whatever they're called. And like, depending on how many of those you collect before you go to a certain boss, they can either be insanely difficult if you don't have enough Shadow Fragments, or they can be a total cakewalk if you have like way too many. I still stand by actually that Consort Radahn is the single hardest boss that FromSoft has ever created, to the point where I think it's honestly pretty bullshit. I did not have fun with that fight. A lot of people are raving over it. I think it's the single hardest and also the worst fight they've ever created. Not the worst, but one of the worst they've ever created. So anyways, I'm gonna rein myself in, but that's my thoughts on the difficulty of the games pretty much.
串立ちについてだが、根拠のない話ではないのだ。狼よ、これを。
A book from Kuro on the art of severing ties to the dragon's heritage. It looks old, the binding is torn, several pages are missing. Here it describes the means to perform the rite of immortal severance. Beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary and imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm.
このアシナの城に残されていた古い記録だ。
宣教の神なる竜の涙。
ああ、その竜の涙というものがあれば、おそらく我が竜院を断つことができる。
しかし、宣教とは一体。
Thanks for sharing your perspective. Yeah, no problem. I've been thinking about these games a lot lately.
とあるお方がお持ちだったものだ。
I will also say, actually, like, a thing that I have is that I think a lot of people say Elden Ring is more difficult because they just refuse to interact with so many of the mechanics. Like, I've seen so many people, you know, video essays complaining about Elden Ring, about how hard it is. And then you, like, talk to these people, and it's like, are you using, like, the crafting system? And it's like, no, that's cheating. Okay, it's not, like, they literally give you those items, but whatever. Are you using spells? Are you using buffs? Nope, I do two-handed greatsword only. I don't use jump attacks. I just play like it's Dark Souls 1, and the game sucks because of it. And it's like, well, yeah, because you're not using any of the mechanics. Of course the game's going to be, like, impossible if you essentially force yourself into a challenge run because you think that the base mechanics of the game are cheating. I'll agree that the spirit summons are pretty... Like, the spirit summons can trivialize so many boss fights. Pretty much every boss fight can be trivialized by spirit summons. But... So, I think it's fair to say that those are kind of bullshit. But, yeah, like... I think that I've seen a lot... Maybe this is more... Maybe... This is just what I'm seeing. I don't think this is, like, the mainstream opinion. I think Elden Ring is pretty well liked, but for the people who complain about Elden Ring, so often you hear them talk about it, and it's like, okay, you're just not using any of the main mechanics. And I just want to be clear also, I'm not hating on people who want to do the two-handed greatsword style, right? Like, if you want to play that way, that's your way to play. It's just, I think it's unfair to call the game bad because you put restrictions on yourself. That's like picking up a copy of Mario and being like, Mario is way too hard and it's such a bad game. And it's like, what are you talking about? Mario's easy. It's like, well, I don't use any power-ups and I'm not allowed to press the A button to jump. It's like, well, of course Mario's gonna suck if you don't get power-ups and you don't jump. That's like what Mario is. So yeah, that's kind of what some of the discourse around Elden Ring's difficulty feels like to me.
狼よ、そこにある香炉を見てくれ。とあるお方がお持ちだったも
Into
の
a
だ。
person of interest. Take a look.
この航路は
かつてこのアシナの城には私とは別の流院の巫女が暮らされていたと聞く。巫女の名はタケル様。この香炉はその方にゆかりのものだ。
そのお方は今は
亡くなられて久しいようだ。源の好機まといて戦況へ帰る。そう言い残されたとか。
つまり源の好機、それが戦況に行き着く鍵ということ。
おそらくは。狼よ、まずはそれを解き明かそう。
Let's discover the truth together. Okay. Alright, I should talk to him again.
していかにして調べるか。この城にはタケル様が残された書物がある。戦況に帰る術を求め集められたものだろう。私はそちらを探ってみよう。
戦況への生き方のみでなく、不死立ち、それ自体についても探っては。
おお、ならば一心様だな。あのお方ならば何かご存知やもしれぬ。狼、こちらじゃ。一心様はこの天使。
Actually, sorry, I've just been quiet reading all this dialogue, but actually, I did want to hop back. I do actually think that's not just an issue that extends to Elden Ring. I think, like, I absolutely want to say, and it goes for Sekiro as well. I think some people, what they do is they find, this is more so in Dark Souls because Sekiro is a bit less customization. But with Sekiro, you have the prosthetics, and people kind of find a tool that they like, and then they stick with it. In Dark Souls, and yeah, this happens in Dark Souls, happens in Elden Ring, happens in Bloodborne. People find a weapon they like, They stick with it. They never change it out. And you are like honestly doing yourself such a disservice if you... Well, okay, Bloodborne, it's a little easier to stick with one weapon for the most part, but still, I would say you're doing yourself a disservice if you never change weapons. Like, just get multiple weapons, have some options. It really makes the games a lot easier if you're just willing to engage with the systems. And yeah, I find that people who complain that the games are unfair, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that isn't explained to you, and you know, I get that. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that the games don't explain to you, and you know, I can totally get being peeved by that. Although, there's a video I was watching where, and I totally agree with it, which is like, it's not cheating to, like, it's not a bad thing to look things up online. The creators have talked about how it's like a deliberate part is the community experience of sharing information. So check the wiki. I don't care if people say it's cheating. Just look at the wiki. It's fine.
落ち水に見入られた我が孫源一郎よくあれを止めてくれた礼を言うぞ
我が父の掟に従ったまで
忍びの掟かなるほど
See the son of Al.
お主あの
That
国
boy
と
he
戦
found
で
during the
拾われ
rebellion.
たわらしよな
Yes.
巡って
And your travels
ここ
brought you
に
here.
至るか人の絵にしてはつくづく面白いそうは思わぬかの赤色よ
I never played Bloodborne because it's only available on PlayStation. However, was the experience how was the experience? What was the uniqueness it got compared to other Souls games? Yeah, no, I really enjoyed Bloodborne. It's a really solid experience. I think the combat is probably some of the most interesting, especially once you get into it. You have to kind of get into the style. A very much more aggressive style of gameplay, and yeah, it is a. I was actually no, I did a series of live streams on my channel playing through it. I messed up though, and I didn't get to do the true final boss, and I feel bad about that. And I don't know. I don't want to replay the whole game to get to the true final boss again. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it one day, and stream the true final boss one day. But yeah, I streamed that a bit, and it's got a lot of, well, the lore is so cool, the setting is awesome, got a lot of cool mechanics. I will say that it's definitely one of the most abstract games in terms of like what you're even supposed to do. Like in Dark Souls, in Demon Souls, in Elden Ring, in Sekiro, you kind of get told, you know, at least a vague direction. Like Dark Souls, I think you still get lost super easily, but Dark Souls, it's like find the bell above and the bell below. Actually, I would compare it a bit to Dark Souls 2, because Dark Souls 2, I found at least, that when you first get to the hub, it's very confusing as to where you're actually supposed to be going. And you can kind of end up going to areas that are way more difficult than you should be experiencing. Granted, you can't really get too far, but still, I found that you can really get yourself into some trouble. But yeah, so like once you kind of get past the very confusing opening, there's a lot of really interesting mechanics. Combat is super fun. All the weapons feel great to use, with the transforming aspect being great to work into combat. And yeah, I kind of, that's the one thing that, like, as cool as it is to have so many weapons, I kind of prefer having fewer weapons that are more refined and unique than having a bunch of weapons that are identical. Because, like, Elden Ring has all these weapons, and so many of them are just trash. It's like, why is this even in the game? You're never going to use this item unless you want to do, like, a challenge run for some reason. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give him some monkey boots. I'm trying to think of more specific stuff to say about Bloodborne. But yeah, the bosses are really cool. And, it's got this really fast-paced, aggressive gameplay style. Do you know what other name this sake goes by? You don't? They call it Shura's wine. I killed one once, long ago. Shura. Or something very much like it. What is Shura exactly? Those who go on killing will eventually become Shura. They don't even remember why. Simply enraptured. They kill solely for the joy it brings them. I see it in your eyes too, the shadow of Shura. Give me cause and I will kill you. Thanks for sharing. Okay, bro, I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night. I stream Tuesdays and Saturdays, so if you want to see more stuff, pop on in. And yeah, have a good night. That will be enough drinks for Ishin. I will head back.
Isshin様とも会われたようですね。
礼を言われた。源一郎殿を切ったことへ。
そうですか。源一郎殿、まさか落ちの檻を飲まれているとは。
それは何だ。
落ち水の中でも特に濃いものをそう呼びます。あなたもご覧になったでしょう。落ちの檻を口にした者は当然に死んでいるはずの斬撃に耐えるほど強靭な肉体に変貌する。あれはもともとは我が師道元が調べていたもの。調べた書も薬も焼いて捨てたと聞いていましたが、私の兄弟子たちの誰かが持ち出していたようですね。大方道順あたりか。九郎様のお考えについては
聞いた。
して
共に不死立ちを果たそうと思う。
Down the path of severing immortality.
今までの助け、かたじけない。
まるで今生の別れのよう。私は主の命も果たしましたので、この城に残ります。いつでもお声掛けください。クス師として助けとなりましょう。ではまた。
誇りがひどいな。
戻りましてございます。
おお、戻ったか狼。一心様とは会えたか。
はい、不思議にならば鍵になりうるやもしれぬ。そう仰せでした。
不思議り。
仙宝寺にある死なぬ者を切る刀とか。
なるほど。確かに流因の不死を断つことへも関係しておるやもしれぬな。
御意。
私の方は源の後期の手がかりとなりそうな書物を漁っておいたぞ。どうやらタケル様が戦況に帰るため調べられていたものだ。見つけた手がかりについて話そう。
手がかりとは。
花だな。
Okay.
巫女様、こ
Shows
ちらへ。
Sakura droplet.
これはもしや桜しずくか。
それは
流院の不死の契約がならざる時、引き換えに残るものという。
タケル様が残されたものでしょうか。
Where did I get
They
Sakura
are all-
droplet?
狼よ、もし望むのならば、この桜しずくもまたそなたの力としよう。
Hold on, let me look this up. I don't know if I wanna do challenge. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it. I could challenge myself, but
ありがたく。
わかった。目を閉じてくれ。
は
タケル様の流院もまたそなたと共に生きるのだ。
頂戴いたします。
うん。もう目を開けてよいぞ。
は
それはタケル様にいただいたもの。大事にしてくれ。
御意。
okay.
そういえばそこにある
Door marked with an
人の
outline.
形が書いてある。一神様が
No
忍び
shortcut.
どういったも
Hopefully that
のか。
works.
忍びの名が
Alright. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to wrap up here. I think I've had a good time. And I'm pretty tired. So anyways, thank you to all of you who tuned in, and I will catch you in the next one. Have